Hi folks, it's Nick here. Now, I've been bringing you quite a lot of games from the 80s recently, so why not bring you one from 1989. This is Tennis Cup on the Commodore Amiga, developed by French outfit Loriciels, I think that's pronounced, and published by EPS, Electronic Zoo. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, Atari ST and DOS. It's a 1 or 2 player game. Now this version I've got is all in French, but we've all done French at school, so I'm sure that won't be a problem. My voiture est tombée en panne. Not sure how useful that's going to be in this. But anyway, we've got 1 player, 2 player, something or other, demo and options. So let's go into options first of all. Quite like the music in this game. Few sound effects as well. I think this is a good one. Probably the first tennis game I played on the Amiga. So this is my stats. Let's change my name. I don't like being joueur 1, which means player 1. That's my French there. Exhausted. Où est le stylo? That's not going to be very helpful either. So Nick, I've got to change my nationality. I haven't got anything against the French, but I want to pick English, which doesn't seem to be here. Why is that? It's got Yugoslavia, that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, perhaps I can't be English. I seem to remember, or from the United Kingdom, I seem to remember that being there before. Maybe that's just in Davis Cup mode. Because you can have, individual tournaments you can go in, practice, career, or the Davis Cup. You can play singles or doubles, which is quite good. Now this game is split screen, really. 1 player plays at the top, 1 player down the bottom. If you're playing against a computer, he uses 1/2, of course. Okay, we'll go into a tournament. We'll just do 1 set, I think. Hopefully draw against an easy opponent. I don't know who that chap is running along the bottom there. Maybe Tim Henman, who knows. Right, I'm ranked 33, and we seem to have drawn Boris Becker, which he's ranked 2, and he's bloody excellent. He won Wimbledon in the 80s, not sure what year. Post below if you know the answer to that to prove your tennis knowledge. Here we come out, that's me from Mexico, which is my new adopted country, versus Boris Becker from West Germany, now called Germany, of course. This game did have a sequel, it was called Tennis Cup 2, had to do a lot of research to get that, come out 3 years later in the 90s, 1992. So I'm up the top and I'm serving first. Here we go.
Love 15.
And that's a great start. Love 15. Got speech on this, as you would have noticed. So with all tennis games I've ever played, it takes a while to get used to it. And then as soon as you know how to beat your opponent with certain shots, you keep pulling those over and over again. And you hope it don't get repetitive. But I quite like this. It's got good physics. So I try and concentrate to hit the ball back each time. But eventually he's going to miss, which he does. 30-15. A set is the first of 6 games. Have to be too clear. Unless it might go to a tie-break, actually. Now the sound, no matter where you're playing on this, 1 criticism, the ball sound I should say, always sounds the same. So if you're indoors or on a grass court, it sounds identical. Now this ball sound sounds very indoors-ish, but Wimbledon, although it's got a roof on now, it should sound like it's coming off grass, but this court sounds, feels pretty hard. How are we doing against Boris Becker? I don't remember him having dark hair. We've gone to Juice. But, yep, it's good. I can't remember the other tennis game I had on the Amiga. Was it Great Courts 2? I think it might have been called something else, but it's based around that. I think that was by a French company as well. Had players like Rodrigo Risotto, but this game has real life players, although it doesn't say the surnames. That's a bit sneaky, but you pretty much know who they are. In tournament mode, or the championship mode, you have to, by winning games, you have to increase your ranking to get to number 1. But one flaw with the game is, though, that more than 1 person can be number 1. So after a few seasons, the rankings say it might be like 3 or 4 players all ranked number 1, which doesn't really make too much sense. But great fun on 2 player this.
40-15.
I see, in the back of my mind, I seem to remember there was an option there. You could have it on full screen if you're just 1 player. But that might be Tennis Cup 2. I'm not sure. I couldn't see an option there in the menu bracket. Whoops.
40, all.
Yes, all the shots are there. Lob, drop, volley, rush into the net.
Advantage, player 2.
Got to keep the ball in the court, of course. By preparation is the key. If you get yourself ready, do left or right on the joystick, hold the fire and it'll knock it in that direction. But if you keep knocking it in play, eventually the computer will miss it. But this is the second best player in the game, which is a bit of a shame that I've ranked him first of all. And yeah, he's broken my... Well, he hasn't ranked myself. We're 1 for 1. So I'm trading blows with him. You've always got the advantage if you're serving. Oh, he's rushed to the net. And I've knocked it into the net.
Love 15.
Okay. See that ball boy there? He'll disappear and reappear every now and again. His head's moving, so that's good, a bit of animation. So's the umpire, so they're following the game, which is always a good start. To my mind, Tennis Cup, this one, was much better than the sequel, playability-wise. Quite arcadey. The other one was a bit overly tricky.
15, 30.
Animation on the ball boy running back and forward a little bit iffy. But get away from that. Get away with that. It is 1989. Good bit of tennis.
40.
These games always become more popular when a Grand Slam's on, of course. Wimbledon is an example. Not sure how successful this game was. Can't really say too many bad things about it. Variety of shots are there.
40.
The players will look pretty similar though. No customisation. It would have been hard to fit that all on the disc the game come on.
Game player 2.
So not too bad. This is the French version, but not overly bad. I think instead of saying jeu, it will say game on the English version.
Love 15.
Oh, that's a bit of bad judgment. Yeah, when I run to the net, it seems to cause a weakness for me. I'm not very good at returning it. But, as Gates proved there, love 30. But I'm better at playing tennis on this game than in the real world, because I am absolutely hopeless. The ball goes out of court a lot when I'm playing in the real world. And not just out of court, over the fence as well, into the park.
Game player 1.
There we go. 2-all.
Love.
There we go. I'm the one at the top, remember, in my yellow and green gear. Is it yellow and green, or is it just my monitor needs a clean? This is going to be a close game, I think, until I get used to it. I'll be surprised if I don't beat Boris, because this game isn't overly difficult once you've been playing it a while. And then, once you know you'll get good at it, you'll be playing it for a long time.
30-15.
30-15. Boris is a champ. I don't know who's ranked number 1 in this game. I think it might be Ivan Lendl, you know. He never won Wimbledon. But was ranked number 1 for a while. I think Stefan Edberg's in there somewhere or other as well. Not sure about McEnroe.
15.
I think they might have been slightly after his time. But Boris was a young teen on the scene. But he didn't have to play me. My name's Nick, of course, and I'm from Mexico.
40, 30.
Why hasn't it got English nationality or United Kingdom? I'm perplexed. Okay. Good. What a shot that was.
1.
Oh yes, 3-2. Now, if I can break his serve, which hopefully I can. He knocked that out of play. Here we go. Did you have this game or any other tennis games on the Amiga? If so, comment below. What are your experiences? What was your favourite tennis game? First one, of course, is in the 70s called, was it called Pong? We just had those two basic graphic bats, a rectangular graphic going up and down, and you hit a square ball, overhead view. That's where it all started, really, tennis. So this is a bit of an advancement.
15, 40.
What's the most advanced tennis game at the moment? Is it Virtua Tennis? I picked that up on my Vita for about, well, really cheap off Amazon for about £10. Pretty good game. There's actually degrees of difficulty there. This, you just have one degree of difficulty. Courts all play exactly the same, and the ball reacts the same on all of them. I think the scenery's pretty similar as well, so just really, it's just a graphical colour, I think. Got Roland Garros, which is the clay court. The US, which is, well, you get a blue court there, that's indoors. But this doesn't feel like I'm playing outside. It plays like I'm playing indoors on a green hard court there. Although they try to make the grass look a bit worn in front of me. They sort of got away with it. Ball feels a little bit heavy. Okay, I would like to do a smash in this game if I can.
40-15.
Looks like I'm going to hold on to my serve pretty easily here as he knocks it into the net. I would have preferred some ball girls, but that's just me. Maybe in Tennis Cup 2 there's some. We may or may not bring you that. Hooray! Right, 5-2. I've already broken his service once. If I break him again, I've won the game. And we'll probably do... Oops, that's not going to help. And we'll keep it to one set, I think. That's enough to show you what the gameplay is like. Bit of nostalgia. Ooh, he's doing aggressive stuff at the net, but he's not finishing me off.
15.
And he dies. 15 all. 15-30. Advantage for me. Here we go. I think this is a formality. Tough luck, Boris. I think you're going out, mate. Oh, look at that. One of my... Oh, see, I rush into the net and then I lose. That's the way to win on a grass court. Rush into the net and do serve volley. But not with me. Baseline for me on grass. Tactics are the same on ever court. There's a crowd there looking very stationary and quiet. They could have said something. They're not even cheering. They look as bored as hell. That's something that is missing. Oh, Boris, just miss it. I don't seem to be able to get any angle on this. Come on, Boris, I want to win. I want to go home. Oh, I'll have to try some variety here. It's up to me to try and mix it up, because this could go on forever. Oh, Boris. Oh, this... No wonder the fans aren't cheering much. This is like an exhibition game. I'll have to do something. See, I sacrificed myself there to get out of that Groundhog Day loop. This is a close game. Yes. Right, advantage me. Set point. If I win this, that'll be game over. Which I didn't. Juice. Or égalité, as they say there in France. Right, I've got... it's my third set point here. Don't mess up. Yep. Good. Game set me. Hooray, 6-2. See, that's my first game. So if I played on, it'll probably end up 6-2, 6-love, 6-love. So, yep, I hope you liked having a look at that one. Tennis Cup on the Commodore Amiga from 1989. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Until next time then, goodbye.
Goodbye.